Hey everybody, it's Doug Green and I'm the publisher of Technology Reseller News, and I'm very pleased to have with me again Barbara Dondiego, who's the CEO of AVOXI. Barbara, thank you for joining me today.
Thanks for having me. Happy to be here, Doug.
Well, this morning we have breaking news. AVOXI embeds AI into cloud voice platform for advanced capabilities. Barbara, tell me all about it.
Yeah, we're super excited about it. So we've been working for the past really couple of years on how do we take new technologies and how do we take AI and machine learning and really start to solve customer problems in a more efficient way. And we have three things in this press release, three main things. One is a service we call proactive services, which we've actually worked on individual machine learning models at the phone number level for our clients to essentially solve problems faster and have higher quality service. The second thing we have is a product called AVOXI Digest. And what that product is that is a product where we are essentially learning what things our customers might want to be most interested in our weekly platform communications to them that we send via email. And our learning model will then present to them services and data and information based on what's gone on in their account and also based on their needs and their preferences. And then the last thing is something called Intelligent Caller ID. And what this does is this takes a look at all the different phone numbers a customer might have in their inventory, and then it looks at who they're calling and what country they're calling, and it also takes a look at all the data we have in the AVOXI platform on what type of phone number gets the best answer rate in what certain situation. And then we present the best option for our customers to use automatically versus with AI. And what that does is it says, like, okay, if you're going to be calling like the United Kingdom, maybe you have a UK number. We'd probably present that one first, but maybe our data says, well, you don't have a UK number, but you have a French number or you have a German number, and that's going to get answered at a higher rate than, say, like a Japanese number or a number from Brazil. So those are the three main features that are presented in this press release, and we're launching them today. They're all fully available in the platform. We're taking pilot customers for the proactive services. We also are taking live customers for the Intelligent Caller ID, and we have many customers, several hundred customers that are currently on the AVOXI Digest product.
So you actually are running some of the, all three of these actually as sort of test cases now?
That's right, exactly. Particularly the proactive services, because we want to basically, the proactive services product uses custom modeling. So we want to have enough data around your service experience to be able to offer you a really great experience. So for that one, we like to start out as a pilot, and then we convert you to paid service.
Now, a lot of this is you're leveraging AI, and everyone says they're using AI, but you guys are saying we're doing this in a different way.
Right. So we do it in a couple different ways in our business. So for these particular services, we're actually creating, we're doing a couple things. We're creating some specific machine learning models around every phone number and the behavior of that phone number and how you get the best outcome. The other thing we're doing, though, in the overall AVOXI business is we are looking at how do we take AI and how do we really optimize our overall experience and how we're facing up to clients so we can be more efficient, we can be faster, we can solve problems better for customers. And the third way we actually use AI at AVOXI is really just on our core global platform. And we believe that the core global platform has higher quality level, has a higher speed level for services, and that will allow our customers' AI applications to actually perform better. So there's a few different ways we're able to do that at AVOXI, which I do think is unique.
So Barbara, the last time we talked to each other, we were at Enterprise Connect. Is what you're talking about, was that what was, you guys were best of show?
That's right. So the proactive services concept product was a best of show finalist at Enterprise Connect this year. We're really excited about that.
And why was that? I mean, that was a big show. There were a lot of people working on a lot of things. Well, what was distinctive here?
Yeah, definitely. So we came up with this proactive services product by doing what we love to do, which is talking to our customers. So we were talking to customers, and And we were also looking at all of their service cases, and lots of things can happen in service and communications infrastructure. You know, someone can change a firewall, or someone can change a router, or someone can change a codec, or something can happen in country. Lots of things can happen that can impact the customer service experience really outside of the core AVOXI platform. And so what we wanted to do, what I asked my team is I said, hey, look at all these service cases we get from customers. Look at, say, like a year's worth of data. And I want you to answer 2 questions. Number 1 question is, how many of these would we have known about if we were looking at the data in the right way? Would we have known about before the customer called us? And it was like 30%. And the second question was, all right, how many of these how much sooner would we have been able to solve the customer's problem before they told us about it? Because our industry is traditionally very reactive. You know, you have to place a call and then, you know, somebody's going to fix your problem, versus proactive. I found a problem, I'm going to fix it for you in advance. So I said, how much faster could we have been, faster than the customer? And it was anywhere from 2 days to 2 hours faster, depending on, you know, when the customer notified us there was a problem. So what we went to do is solve that issue. And that's really what we've been able to do with proactive service. We actually now are able to catch 100% of issues that before the customer, of all of our current customers that have the product. So that's pretty exciting. And we've essentially created little models on every single phone number that look for anomalies. They look for anomalies in that traffic and say, all right, does this number performing the way it normally does or not? And then if it's not, we look at the call data to say, when was the last time we received a call that looks good from a, you know, diagnostics perspective? And then we can analyze that. Or if we don't have a call, we can place a non-invasive test call to get that data. And then both of those ways enable us to start solving a problem for the customer, or just say there's not a problem, your service is verified and certified as working as normal. But it's been a really great product, and we have a few patents around the product as well. So I think solving customer problem, innovative way to do it, using AI, patented solution were all reasons we were Best of Show finalist.
So Barbara, this was all based, this release was based on research you guys did, and you actually have some slides for this.
Yeah, definitely. So, I mean, we've taken a look at, we can actually go through. So this is a little bit of an update on AVOXI generally. If we want to go to the first slide, we can talk a little bit about, this is just what we do at AVOXI. So we really focus on international voice. We focus on customers that have more than 5 countries. We really work on making sure that your voice in the cloud around the world works out really, really well. And we do that in over 150 countries. We do that through software, which is what makes it different. We make sure we have visibility, analytics. We automate lots of things like implementation. And then the last one here is we really focus on proactive customer support. And we always have tried to do proactive customer support with our team. And now we're actually doing it also with our software, which I think is really exciting. So if we go to the next page here, if you kind of think about the problem we solve for clients overall, we really orchestrate global voice through them. If you think about orchestration really came about whenever we started moving a lot of servers into the cloud. Well, so now we're moving voice infrastructure into the cloud, and you need that same type of orchestration. Really, it's a combination of automation and visibility and transparency and control with these voice services that we're now moving into the cloud. Just to give you one thing here, we focus here on the left side of the slide talks about legacy approach. So what we find a lot around the world with our clients is they have, deployed over the past 50 years, lots and lots and lots of physical voice all over the world. And they're now really trying to consolidate and move all that voice into the cloud. And so what I mean is, if you were going to go to Asia, you would say, okay, I need to open up a market in Asia. I need to go to Singapore. I need to get a building. I need to get people. I need to get a PBX. I need to get a server. I need to get a phone number. And all those different things now are moving into the cloud. The PBX is in the cloud. The servers are in the cloud. The people can work from anywhere. And what's left is these legacy phone numbers. Physical phone numbers are left everywhere. And we help folks migrate those into the cloud, and then we orchestrate and manage those for them. So within that realm, we started to talk to our clients about what other types of problems could we solve now that we've moved your voice to the cloud. And that's where we came up with some of these AI-driven services by really speaking to our customers. Just gives you a view here of our coverage. We find international, we do a lot of architecting in our platform to make sure that calls flow from country to country very well. It doesn't always work easily, which is why we engineer that. We call it voice stream engineering. And then having a lot of gateways around the world, make sure that we keep that communication as local as possible. Go to the next one here. This is a view of our platform here. So on our platform, we have really focused on international voice. We also have a contact center solution that we find a lot of great clients for. We integrate into essentially every single type of contact center platform via our APIs. And then this SaaS offering here really provides you the visibility, the management, the core orchestration around the platform. The last bucket is the proactive services, which is the new thing that we've rolled out right here. A good example. So the product we talked about, that was best of show. So essentially we have a machine learning model at the number level, every single number. We take a look, we learn the normal behavior of that phone number, and then we monitor to make sure the phone number behaves as we expect it to. If it doesn't, if we detect an anomaly, we either look at an active call to verify it, or we place out a non-invasive number test. And the non-invasive number test will come back and say, yep, we think you should investigate this further or not. If we investigate it further, we then work to resolve the issue as fast as possible. And our main goal with this product, I always tell customers, our main goal is to say, we want to fix issues while you're sleeping. Before you tell us, we want you to wake up and be like, oh, there was a small issue, but it was now resolved. That's really our goal.
And that's sort of the promise of AI, isn't it?
Right, it is, yeah. That's right. It can be working. It's, that's really all these agentic AI concepts, right? Are like these little really people, but they're not people. They're like specific function, machine layered functions, right? That will do multiple different tasks, specific for tasks. And this is a great example. We also have this intelligent caller ID, which is such a simple thing. Also, this concept was created by some of our sales team, and also by answering some customer challenges. We have a lot of customers that tell us things like, you know what, we have all these different phone numbers, they're localized. We know that they get better answer rates if you use a localized phone number, but sometimes our teams just don't do it. They just don't use the right number, or they don't know which one to use, or they have to pick from a list. And so what this does is this actually uses data to say what's going to be the best caller ID that you can present, that you have access to get the best answer rate for your client you're trying to call. And it'll flag it for your agent to use that one. So really, we've seen really great results so far. We've gotten good early feedback on this product. It's brand new. We've gotten good feedback in our piloting on customers being able to implement it, having it work across multiple contact center platforms, how are you answering the phone, and really improving their agent efficiency and overall experience. Now this one here, this is just a view that really talks a little bit about how AVOXI fits into the overall ecosystem of AI. So, because we have a larger global distribution, because we have an API-based platform, and we can really route your call anywhere and provide you that diagnostic visibility, we're in a unique position to really be at the center of your voice infrastructure. We can integrate all of your different AI tools. We're working on an AI marketplace, actually. And then that really allows us to help you deliver human-like conversations, expand your global reach, and make sure that your machine-based contact center experience is as good as your human-based contact center experience. And we believe we have just a great platform to do that with around the world. So just in short, we really think better conversations lead to improved outcomes and lower cost. And that's really sort of a trifecta of goodness for our clients who are running contact centers around the world. And we just strive to do that every day.
So this announcement, it's today. Can you actually get it today?
Yes, you can. We'd love for you to come into our website and talk with our sales team. We'd love to put you on some of these products. They are available, and we're really open for business at AVOXI on these.
And this is directed at who? The service providers?
So this is really directed at enterprise contact center technologists. So really all of the enterprises who go in and are operating contact centers that have their own voice portfolio and want to enhance how they're operating that. Now, we also do sell through to certain service providers as well. but it's for their enterprise customers if they choose to use it, because the service providers are actually able to offer a higher level of service by using the AVOXI platform. But we also find a lot of this is really appealing for direct enterprises, as they're really starting to control more of their communications infrastructure as they move more things to the cloud.
And so, Barbara, it also sounds like if you're an enterprise, you can actually talk to you directly.
Yes, definitely. We sell through certain channels, but we really sell the majority of our business direct to enterprises. So we're happy to talk to you anytime. We'd love to have those conversations. We'd also love to just help you architect your cloud voice more efficiently. We do that all the time for people.
And where can we learn more?
Yeah, just go to our website, www.avoxi.com, fill out our form, give us a call, send us an email. All that communication is there.
Barbara Dondiego, CEO of AVOXI, thank you very much indeed for coming. AVOXI embeds AI into cloud voice platform for advanced capabilities. Go online, take a look at it, everybody. But for now, thank you, Barbara.
Thank you so much.